gotta use notes. That's messed up. All right, now that we broke the ice a little bit, good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Good, good, good. Today we're going to be going over the 2016 Corolla. There are 4 trim levels, and then there's sub packages underneath that. You're going to have the L, the LE, the LE Eco, and the S. Okay, they're all going to have the same engine. It's going to be a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder. In the L, the LE, and the S, you're going to be pushing out 132 horsepower, 128 pounds of torque. When you get up to the LE Eco, that one's going to bump it up about 8 more horsepower, so about 140, and then it's pushing out about 126 pounds of torque on that one. Excuse me, apologize. It's got the Blvd engine in it. Basically what that is a variable valve transmission with intelligence. What that does, it allows the engine to learn from the driver. Okay. Now, if you have your foot on the gas, obviously you're going to be using a lot more gas whenever you're speeding down the road. The engine's going to it's going to learn from you, basically what it's going to do. Okay. Moving down to the front of the vehicle here, you're going to have your LED headlamps. It's going to have integrated fog lamps down at the bottom. This one here is going to be the Corolla S Plus, and I'll get into the packaging as we're going along. Safety features on these things, I mean, they're amazing. They're designed to keep the passengers and their families safe. It's going to have the crumple zone up in front. The hood's designed to fold in half so that way it doesn't enter into the cabin itself. 2 hooks on either side to keep that from coming into the vehicle. Crumple zone again is up in front. It's going to act like an accordion, so it's going to do the exact same thing. Moving over to the side, we're going to go ahead and start with the wheels. You're going to start off with the L, which you're going to end up getting 15-inch steel wheels on those. Moves up to a 16-inch on the LE. LE Eco, you're going to go back to a 15. On the S, you're going to have 16s. When you start getting into some of the other packaging, it's going to go up to a 17, which this one has. It's going to have the 17-inch alloy wheels on it. Moving on over to the doors. Again, one of the safety features on this one is going to be the paneling on the inside. 2 steel beams that come across the door to keep anything from coming into the vehicle. Keep your family safe, and you as well. Trim level on this one again is going to be the S Plus, which means that it's going to come with the integrated cloth and leather trim on this, soft text on that. I think that soft text leather is actually really, really nice. I mean, you can feel it. It's very, very soft to the touch. I mean, I know when these vehicles first came out, I mean, they came out with the cloth interior. I'll give you an example. My mom owned one of these. It's a 1989 Corolla. That thing was that real tannish, sandy color. I'm not gonna lie, that thing was ugly. But I tell you what, that thing has lasted her forever. She's got over 200,000 miles on it. She's forgotten to change the oil 4 times. It's got so much hail damage on it. I mean, it's ridiculous. She has no rear view mirrors. I mean, I don't know how she gets around on it. As a matter of fact, the funny thing is she can't even get into the vehicle unless she has the key because the actual handles broke off. Anyways, getting on with the vehicle. In the S Plus, you're going to get your in-tune system with this one. You're going to have climate control for your air conditioning. On that one, it's going to have the auto button. What the auto button does, it's going to act just like your air conditioner at home. Okay, and I know I've gone over that before. Basically, what it does, once you hit that auto button, what it's going to do is it's going to control the climate. Exactly what it's going to do. It's going to keep that temperature at a certain temperature once it's already set. Okay. It's going to have your CD player, AM, FM radio, XM radio for the first 3 months. After that, it's your decision whether you want to keep it or not. Plenty of room in this. I mean, coming back to the back, 2 passengers up front, driver and passenger. You can fit up to 3 people in the back. 2 large car seats. It's going to have the anchors for those in case you do need to anchor the car seats down. It's going to be a 60-40 split in the back, so if you need to put one of the seats down and still have 1 passenger in the back, you can still do that as well. Moving over to the back, into the trunk, let me just pop this open really quick. people, whenever they look at the Corolla, they think, you know what, this thing's pretty small. It's not going to have a whole lot of trunk space in it. Actually, it does. It has about 13 square cubic feet back here, which you can actually fit. That was a 9.1 carry-on bags. That's pretty impressive. For a small little car, that's a lot of space back there. Underneath, you're going to have your spare tire with this one. One cool thing that I learned about this the other day was it actually has a dampening system on it towards the rear. It's actually located right underneath the trunk. It's right back here. It's a plastic piece. Basically what that's designed to do is it's designed to help the airflow go underneath the vehicle instead of causing a vortex, basically slowing the vehicle down. It keeps it mainstream so that the air continues to go straight underneath the vehicle and causing less resistance for you. Okay. Moving back over to the inside of this vehicle, once you get over to the steering wheel, that was going to have the tilting up and down telescopic as well, so that way if you need to adjust that, you can. 8-way power seat on the driver, 4-way on the passenger side. This one's going to have a sport mode on it. It's actually a button. You're going to hit the button. What that does is it's actually going to change a few things on the vehicle. It's going to change where your RPMs come up, and it's also going to change shift points for the vehicle. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to allow the vehicle to accelerate just a little bit faster. You're going to have all your controls on the steering wheel as well. You can go ahead and control your stereo from there. If for some reason you have your phone hooked up with Bluetooth, so you're going to be able to answer the phone from there as well. This one does have cruise control on it. Does have the standard backup camera. In the L, unfortunately, you're not going to get that backup camera. You're not going to get the cruise control on that. Okay, that one is basically just your base model. This one also comes with your heated outside mirrors for those cold, rainy days. In case it's snowing or something, you can turn those on and it'll defrost your mirrors for you. This one's going to have your day and night rear view mirror on that. It'll adjust itself. Daylight running lamps as well. This vehicle is going to come with the 2 years, 24,000 mile maintenance, oil changes and tire rotations, 3 years 36,000 mile bumper to bumper, 5 years 60,000 powertrain warranty. On top of that, Desert Sun offers a lifetime powertrain warranty, so that way you have a peace of mind. And we do that again so that way you're not having to worry about it. There are stipulations that go along with that. As long as you bring the vehicle back to us to do the regular maintenance on it, you keep that free of charge. I mean, in the long run, how much does a transmission cost you if something were to happen? Thousands, easily. With this, as long as you're bringing it back to us and let us take care of it for you, you don't have to worry about that. Are there any questions, guys? I apologize. One other thing that you actually can do, you can actually flat tow these in a manual transmission. Okay, the manual transmission is offered in the L and the S only. Those are the only ones that you can actually do that in. Questions? Yes.
What trims do those integrated fog lights come in?
Those ones are going to come in your LE, LE Eco, and your S. They do not come in the L.